Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and more importantly, Happy New Year. I believe this is the first video that will be going up in 2021. This is so exciting. We survived 2020, guys. It's over. We did it. We did it. It's 2021. Here is to a much healthier, happier and prosperous 12 months ahead of us. Fingers crossed it will be better for each and every one of us, and I'm sending you guys all of the good vibes and all of the well wishes for the year ahead. I wanted to kickstart the year with an unboxing video. Of course I did, and I promised you guys I would show you my main present from Christmas. So this is what we're doing today. I am gonna unbox it for you. It was a very generous gift from my mum and dad, and I'm still very shook that I have these in my possession, but I'm gonna unbox them without any further blabbering. Obviously it's not gonna be like a first impressions video, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys them and just chat through what I think of them. I haven't worn them yet. You guys will know what they are from the title, so I haven't worn them yet, but because we're still in lockdown. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys and just talk through them and give you kind of my initial thoughts and feelings before I have a chance to actually test them out. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get straight onto the unboxing bit, because that is ultimately what you guys are most excited for, I'm sure. So, as you guys can see, these are the GANNI rain boots. I am so stoked to have a pair. So I actually went for the ankle ones rather than the full length, just because I know I'll get way more wear out of the ankle height ones. The full length ones are beautiful, and I think the fact that there's only about 10, 15, 20 pounds difference in them depending on what retailer you go to, I think that's amazing. That you can get kind of a full length boot for that kind of price, but for me it just didn't seem worth it. I don't wear long boots very often. I don't feel confident in long boots all that much as well, and I think they're definitely way more of like a trend piece, whereas something like this, because it looks more like a regular Chelsea boot, you will get more wear out of this over the years for sure. And while I do like trends, and while I do want to invest here and there in some trend-led pieces because I like them, you know, for example the Balenciaga Triple S trainers, I wear them to death, I love them, but are they still going to be in fashion in like 10 years time? Probably not, no. Whereas something like this, you're definitely going to get the wear out of for years, because it is just like a classic winter boot, with the added practicality of them being rain boots. Sorry by the way, I'm super out of breath. I just went downstairs to try them on and show my parents. I hadn't tried them on yet, and ran back up the stairs and immediately started filming again, so I'm a little out of breath, a little unfit. It's fine. But anyway, yeah, like I say, these are rain boots, so you can wear these in the wet weather, and they will obviously keep your feet dry, which is especially good when you live in a very wet climate like I do, being in England, and in particular being in Wales. Right now it is pretty wet. I think it has rained every single day for the last 2 weeks, so we love that. We don't love that, we hate that, but these can obviously come into their own in weather like this. They've got a really nice thick sole as well, which in my brief kind of 10 minutes of wearing them today, I can attest to the fact that it is comfortable. And I think because these are rubber and they're just completely smooth inside, they don't feel like the kind of shoes that are going to rub me either, which is a miracle, because every shoe rubs me, as I'm sure you guys will know if you have been a long time watchers of my videos. You will know every time I unbox a pair of shoes I say they will inevitably rub. These will probably not. So I got these in a UK 4. I can say they're true to size, and they have enough room for me anyway to be able to fit a warm sock in here as well as a regular sock, which is always a good thing, especially in the winter, especially where I live. My feet get very cold, so yeah, they're basically my perfect boot. So to talk about them in more detail, obviously the design is beautiful. I like the fact that they're not just kind of like a plain rubber boot, they just have a little bit more to them in terms of kind of these sections of, it's not layer, well I guess you could call it layering, certainly not texture, because it's all the same material, but yeah, these kind of like sections are really pretty. They just add something to the boots, and then on the back you've got the little GANNI pull tab with like a patent GANNI, which again, it's the little details I think that make these super special. They've got an elasticated ankle bit which comes quite far down, and they're really stretchy, so I worried that I would struggle to get my feet in them because I have quite a high instep, and I didn't struggle in the slightest. They went on really smoothly and really easily. And then they have a chunkier sole, so obviously they're going to be really good in the winter. They will help you to not slip if the ground's slippy and wet, which is again what you need in the area that I live in. Last year, well actually the year before, 2019, last year when I'm filming this, but the year before when you view this, I actually broke the bottom of my spine by falling over on some slippy concrete. So for me, having like a sole that isn't going to let me slip is really important. So one thing I love about these as well is they are made out of recycled materials. So my parents got me these off of Louisa Via Roma. Couldn't get my words out for a second then. And they have kind of like a positively conscious selection on the website where you can kind of look through and see which items by which brands kind of fall into that kind of category of being more sustainable, using recycled materials, using environmentally friendly materials. So these fall into that. It's not kind of a GANNI own positively conscious range, but I think a lot of these rain boots do fall into that bracket as well. I think they are trying to use more recycled or recyclable materials, which is amazing. We love to see it. And yeah, I'm just really impressed at the general comfiness of these, the general quality. They feel really robust. They don't feel like they're going to kind of fall apart anytime soon. I just think they're a very good looking shoe. Like I've said before, you can get away with wearing them as a Chelsea boot kind of for many seasons to come, not just as a rain boot. I know a lot of companies are doing rain boots right now, and I think a lot of them do look like rain boots. The only two that I have seen which I feel like would transcend season after season as a Chelsea boot are these ones and the Chloe heeled ones as well, which are beautiful by the way, and which are in the sale on Farfetch I think, and oh my god, which other site, Essence, have them on sale right now. So if anyone's after a pair of them, you can get them on sale on both of those sites. But yeah, they're the only two rain boots that have come out this year from luxury brands that I feel like could be worn as regular boots for many years yet to come. So yeah, all in all, I'm very impressed. So I haven't been able to do a proper wear test in them yet. Obviously, like I say, we're in lockdown right now. I'm not going to wear these to go and walk the dogs around the field in because I don't want to wreck them. So until we are allowed out again, I won't be able to wear these kind of out and about. Once I can though, providing it is still weather appropriate to be wearing winter boots, I will definitely do a wear test for you and give you my thoughts. As I did with my GANNI bag that I unboxed last January, and kind of every luxury purchase that I get now, I do try and do a more in-depth review later on once I've worn them, and can give you a more educated feedback rather than just, I like them, they're pretty, look how good the sole is. You know what I'm saying. But for now, look at them, they're so pretty, look how good the sole is. And yeah, anyway, I love them. I do love them. I'm very happy with them. Very grateful to my parents for getting me these. I will try and put some links to them in the down bar below. They do keep going out of stock all the time, so it might be worth setting up some alerts for some of the sites like Louisa Via Roma, Farfetch, Net-a-Porter, etc., because they do have the pre-order option on some of those for when they come back in stock. I believe my parents had to pre-order these back in like October to be able to get them just in time for Christmas, and they literally arrived on Christmas Eve, so my mum was quite stressed, bless her. But yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. I'm completely made up. They are really comfortable because I currently have my left one still on my foot, and it's a very comfortable experience. But like I say, I will come back and give you guys a full wear test review kind of video once I have had the chance to wear these out of the house. But until that time, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. Please let me know in the comments below if there's anything you want to see from me. If you have any feedback for me, let me know. And if you are new, it would mean the world to me as well if you subscribed. And I will see you in another video very soon. Bye guys.